My accountant said, "We needed your files for budget." I just tapped my phone and said, "Sent." 1 second later, the conference room door flew open and our lawyer ran in, face completely drained. "Stop talking, everyone. Stop talking. They're executing the asset seizure clause right now. My name's Patricia. I'm 52. I've worked at this tech company for 20 years. Not as some mascot or office mom, but as the person who built our entire financial compliance structure from scratch. But my boss, Derek, 28, thought I was just an outdated relic who didn't understand Excel. He once asked me what ledger integrity assurance meant. I told him it meant making sure people like him didn't sink a company by being stupid. It really started when he locked me out of my own files. The files I'd spent 2 decades documenting, updating, verifying. He leaned against my desk in that cheap suit that always looked one size too confident and said, "We needed your files for budget. Presentation stuff. Emma is consolidating everything." His assistant Emma once asked me if depreciation was a type of gym membership. I just nodded and walked back to my cubicle. Here's what Derek didn't know. Back in 2019, when we signed a partnership contract with our biggest software vendor, I had helped draft a clause, 14D. It was buried so deep even our lawyers said, "This is nuclear." But Derek's predecessor signed it anyway. The clause stated that if our company ever misrepresented financial assets to partners, those partners could immediately seize control of every asset tied to the misrepresentation. Every contract, every vendor agreement, every projected dollar we claimed we had. For weeks, I watched Derek alter reports. He turned a 14-day payment delay into a 30-day flex period that magically inflated our available budget by $2.3 million. He deleted audit trails. He backdated approvals. He cooked the books with the confidence of someone who had never been caught before. I tried to warn legal. I tried to warn HR. HR sent me inspirational quotes about teamwork. Legal replied with, "We'll review this soon." Nobody listened because they assumed I was just old and dramatic. Then came the big board meeting. Derek strutted in with his PowerPoint like he had invented financial strategy. Our acquisition partners sat across the table, serious and silent. Derek bragged through each slide, showcasing money that didn't exist. That's when my phone buzzed. A message from the system I built. Clause 14, deactivation pending final authorization. Every fake data entry, every missing signature, every altered figure had been automatically logged by the system. All I had to do was send one word. Derek gestured to me like I was his secretary. "Patricia, can you send over those vendor reconciliation files?" I looked at him. I tapped one button. "Sent," I said quietly. He smiled. He thought he'd won. The acquisition partner's screens lit up. One frowned, another sat up straighter. Behind Derek, the projector blinked out. Then the door slammed open. Marcus, our lawyer, looked like someone had told him the building was on fire. His tie was crooked. He was out of breath. "Stop talking," he said, voice shaking. "Everyone stop talking. They're executing the asset seizure clause. Clause 14D. It's happening right now." Laptops dinged across the room in unison. Asset seizure in progress. Vendor contracts frozen. Escrow hold initiated. Financial systems locked. Our acquisition partners stood. "We'll be in touch through legal." They walked out. Deal gone. Funding gone. Reputation gone. Derek's face went white. What did you?" I buttoned my coat. "I reminded the system what you signed. You forgot who wrote the rules. His bonus was suspended. His fraudulent budget was exposed. And me? I walked out into the rain. 20 years of patience, of people assuming I was invisible, of being dismissed, underestimated, talked over, and all it took was one tap.